The Paleolithic diet, often called the Paleo diet, is based on the idea of eating the way our ancient human ancestors did during the Paleolithic era, before the advent of agriculture. The core principle is to focus on whole, unprocessed foods that could have been hunted, gathered, or foraged in prehistoric times. People following the Paleo diet typically eat meat, poultry, and fish, eggs, vegetables, fruits, nuts and seeds, natural fats like olive oil or coconut oil. They avoid foods introduced with farming and modern processing such as grains, such as wheat, rice, corn, legumes like beans, lentils and peanuts, dairy products, refined sugar, processed foods and additives. Many choose the paleo diet for health reasons, believing it supports weight management, reduces inflammation, or improves digestion by avoiding processed foods and common irritants. It is not usually connected to allergies or religious practices, but guests may still be quite strict about avoiding certain ingredients. In hospitality settings, it's helpful to offer simple, clean dishes with lean proteins, vegetables and healthy fats, and to clarify if sauces, dressings or sides contain grains, legumes or dairy which are not considered paleo compliant. The ketogenic diet, or keto diet, is a low carbohydrate, high fat eating plan designed to shift the body into a state called ketosis. In ketosis, the body burns fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates, which can promote weight loss and help with blood sugar management. People following the keto diet typically eat meat, fish and poultry, eggs, cheese and other full-fat dairy, non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, broccoli, courgette, nuts, seeds and healthy fats such as avocado, olive oil and coconut oil. They avoid grains and starches such as bread, pasta, rice and potatoes, most fruits except small portions of berries, sugars and sweetened foods, high-carb vegetables like carrots, corn or peas. The goal is to keep carbohydrate intake very low, typically under 20 to 50 grams per day, while increasing fat intake to keep the body in ketosis. Unlike vegetarianism or veganism, keto is generally followed for health or weight management reasons, not ethical or religious ones. However, many guests are very strict about staying within their carb limits, and even small additions like sugar in sauces, flour in gravies, or croutons on salad can be a concern. In hospitality, it's helpful to offer protein-rich dishes with vegetables and healthy fats, and to be mindful of hidden carbs in dressings, glazes, and marinades. Offering substitutions like extra vegetables instead of bread or potatoes is often appreciated. Note, while the keto diet has shown benefits for weight loss, type 2 diabetes management, and certain neurological conditions, it was actually created to decrease the occurrence of epileptic seizures, the scientific community remains cautious. Long-term effects are still being studied. Known risks can include nutrition deficiencies, increased cholesterol levels with consequent cardiovascular problems, constipation, and kidney strain. For these reasons, the keto diet is not recommended for everyone, and it should always be followed under strict medical or nutritional supervision.